The day starts early for West Clermont head football coach Nick Ayers.
May I have a medium coffee with cream and sugar, please, and a large Diet Coke, and that's all.
The pre-dawn wake-up call Ayers can handle. Where he's headed and what lies before him is a much tougher task. For more than 50 years, Glen Este and Amelia were fierce competitors. Now those schools and that rivalry are gone, as the now West Clermont Wolves usher in a new era of high school football on the east side.
We're going to learn how to prepare, and everything is systematically set. When we coach up a kid, we know exactly what we're saying, we know exactly what we're doing.
These guys are all going to reach, he'll end up, these guys will be straight gun down to the ball.
Left tackle, go to the hash, and then we're all 5 yards. That's the beginning landmark.
You're good. This is just physical. Should go ahead and have a seat.
You got your paperwork? Let me call somebody to get you a physical. You might have to leave during practice.
All right, that's fine.
All right, and then check with her what other paperwork. What happened? I'll cover with your coaches, your unit coaches, of what we want you to do and what we think you need to do. Beckman, stand up.
During the team meeting, Coach Ayers shows his frustration with his players' lack of familiarity with one another.
You. I know your name. What's his name? Okay, sit down. We shouldn't even be out here really practicing because we don't even know each other's names. How are you going to know a play and depend on somebody when you don't know their name? That's just, it's crazy to me.
On the field, the team does practice, breaking off into their position groups.
No air. Set. Let's go. Nice and high. Nice and high.
Set.
Ayers keeps a loose atmosphere.
You're too tight coming over and you got your lat flailed and it's all wide. Relax. Whipping motion. Now, I'll take that.
The coach looks to his seniors to lead, a challenge that's being met with open arms.
I try to give people a figure to latch onto, like I did as a freshman looking up to the seniors. Somebody who can see and realize like that's supposed to be a model football player.
Successful season to start is you have to be a family. We have to collide and coincide with one another equally in everything. We have to do everything together, be a family first, and then we can win football games.
Set.
One team, one family, one wolf pack.
The kids are motivated. They want to be great. I hope that we can do great as coaches and make these guys as good as they want to be.
Good squad, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good squad.
And we are live now on the football field at West Clermont High School, joined by head coach Nick Ayers. I guess my first question for you, Coach, do they know each other's names now?
They're learning.
They're learning.
So I'm not gonna say everybody does. You know, when you got 143 on the roster. Not everyone might, but we're working at that every day. We do ask those questions every day, so it's pretty good.
It's been a couple of weeks since we visited you last. That was the first day of your two-a-day practices. How has the team come together and gelled in your eyes as you say, a family, a wolf pack?
Well, we've gelled together through the goods and the bads. So the adversity of being over at the old high school and having to practice through the elements, you know, no real lines on the fields and everything. And the bad as much as the good, that makes us the family and our struggles. And we've really identified that as like, that's how we're going to keep the Wolfpack mentality together.
For those who don't know, Nick is a proud Glen Este High School alum, but you are all in. You're embracing this Wolfpack mentality. No more purple in your closet, as you said.
Nope.
Any of the kids out there on the field, we didn't get to show you everything that we shot, but one of the students had on some old Glen Este cleats. You made him paint over those.
Yes. So we will not hinder anything we do just by another logo that is no longer existent to us. So if you're not willing to embrace that Wolfpack mentality, then we don't need you here. So you better jump on board, and we're going to go.
Let's get to the X's and O's. You have Princeton on Friday night, hosting on this beautiful field. What can you say about these facilities, and how much are you looking forward to the guys getting out on the field and taking on Princeton?
Princeton's a great team. We've been able to see them in person and on film. Mike Daniels has done a great job getting those guys ready. He's a new coach, so they're going to be ready to play. They're going to be a tough task for us, being so new ourselves. And on this field and bringing everything home for our community, we're a representation of our community. So we need to go out there and we need to make those people proud.
What makes a successful season for the West Clermont Wolves this year?
Our best version of ourselves every day.
quite simply put. Coach Nick Ayers, thank you so much for joining us. And guys, it was wonderful to be able to tap into sort of the mentality of not only Coach Ayers but these players coming together for the first time. Many of them working out together over the summer and gaining that familiarity with one another. As we talked about, they are blazing the trail for the rest of the students here at the school. They got a leg up. They've been together. So leading by example, not only on the field but also in the classroom. John, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Adam, I have to believe that the other students there are looking up to the football players too as well. So thank you so much for that. Don't forget